Hi, this is Tiffany Hitz, and I'm coming to you from Rachel Carson Middle School in Fairfax, Virginia. I'd like to start by saying what a privilege it is to be sharing my current school experiences with you, and I hope you're able to find some meaning or connection to your current teaching life in hearing my observations and thoughts. This school year starts my 7th year teaching band at Carson and my 23rd year overall. Our county is currently 100% virtual, and as with many of you, there's uncertainty about when or whether we will be implementing some in-person teaching or if we'll remain virtual all year. Many months ago, I accepted this uncertainty about school and that there was very little I could control about what was happening in the world around me. So I began to focus my energy on the things that I could control and know and understand better. And while we all agree that band directors are the absolute best group of colleagues, I do think we've taken it up a level. There's an unprecedented level of sharing amongst our community. There's an unmatched care, understanding, and empathy for both individual and collective difficulties, and a universal concern to help all of our students and our profession move forward. I was absolutely astounded by the amount of professional development opportunities that were created and available at the start of the quarantine. If you have the time, you could easily have attended a Zoom webinar nearly every night of the week, and conferences. Perhaps like me, you've been unable to attend ABC, CSI, or Beyond the Notes because of your school or camp schedules. But this year, those terrific development opportunities and many others were offered online. And while we know that nothing can replace being in Chicago in December, perhaps you've been unable to attend Midwest in the past for any number of reasons, but this year you are here online with us. We've gotten so creative in how we can connect with each other on a large scale, how we can share information and how we can grow, and I feel like we're really taking advantage of these opportunities. I'm certain our profession grew stronger and made deeper connections through them. And while we will always most value actually being together, and of course, that will probably be the preference for most of us on the other side of this, I also believe the value we have found in providing greater access to these opportunities will continue to influence our future endeavors. Probably the most pragmatically applicable growth that I've had this fall has come from watching content that fellow teachers have shared online. Every one of you that has posted a video of your virtual class, shared a slide deck, a tip to engage mic or camera reluctant students, a heartfelt thank you. To every one of you that has shared stories of your personal or classroom successes and failures, thank you. Our students didn't start this school year until September 8th, so I've had the benefit of learning so much from the teachers who started back before us, teachers who shared their situations, ideas, and experiences. We are each living unique school realities, but there is limitless meaning to finding each other's experiences. I think it's been made crystal clear that we're part of a worldwide support system of network of colleagues who are willing to share their experiences, talk through individual situations, maybe commiserate when needed, and then help plan the next steps to move forward. And so much of this content, the webinars, conferences, Facebook posts, they're all archived, so you can go back and check them out if you didn't the first time around. Additionally, I'm finding it a lot easier to share teaching responsibilities and observe classes with colleagues outside of my school, even being as non-traditional as they are. I'm frequently spending my planning times observing other teachers in the county to see what they're doing with their students, and I'm finding immediate meaning and ideas, especially because our students are so similar, our situations are so similar. I'm hopeful as the year goes that it will also be possible that I can log in and observe classes of other colleagues from around the world. It no longer requires any kind of drive or plane ride to observe great teaching, just a link to a Zoom or a Google Meet. I'm also more able to assist the elementary feeders in my pyramid with their band classes, pulling students out for extra help or covering classes when they're sick, classes that would otherwise need to be canceled. Also, we're having more regular pyramid meetings and middle school band director meetings, which I'm loving because we're just also happy to be together, to collaborate, to see where we can help each other. One of my most pressing goals throughout this year is to intentionally create opportunities to build relationships with students. Without regular FaceTime and with many students being uncomfortable using their cameras during class, it's been necessary to be more deliberate about forging those connections that we all know would happen so naturally and organically if we were making music together. I'm focusing on the individual as a person and a musician over any thoughts of the collective whole, because I recognize that if I don't caretake the individual right now, there won't be a collective whole to worry about. I've made it a habit of regularly using our school's PBIS postcards, we call them Panther postcards, to send notes to families about the great things I see their kids doing. Maybe they took an extra risk, they learned from a mistake, were especially kind to another, or really engaged during a lesson. We also prepped birthday postcards to send out to every band student. And my teammate Chris and I are teaching mini lessons during our office hours and after school time, which is creating stronger individual connections with our students that we can do more to know about them than we could in our regular full band classes. As a pyramid, we've also established a band buddy program where the high school students meet online with our students during their enrichment or asynchronous work time to help them with any number of goals. It further helps our students feel connected to band. It gets our students locked in with their high school, their future high school bands, and it helps them improve since they have incredible role models in those high school musicians. This year, 2020, is it different? Of course. Is it harder? Yes. Are there silver linings? Absolutely. I'm inspired by the creativity and resiliency we've displayed, and I know from all we're learning, we will come out stronger on the other side of this. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me.